natural.
As I tour the 3-mile race course with Olympic silver medalist and 10-time head of the Charles singles champ Jevy Stone, I gain a new appreciation for the curves that could easily land a rower on YouTube.
When you row on the Charles, like you have the tourist kayakers, and then you get to the basin and you have sailboats, and you have the fishermen, and so you're always turning around and looking, never mind all the bridges.
I'm enjoying the scenery, I'm not thinking about anything.
As we push down this rare course straight away to the finish line, Jevy reflects on the end of her Olympic rowing career as she has now transitioned full-time into medicine.
It's different. There's less pressure. I mean, I still feel pressure. Getting time to see coaches who have coached me through the years and people I've rowed with or against. I just get a time to enjoy the atmosphere of the regatta.
Most people outside the rowing community would be hard-pressed to name a single athlete competing in the head of the Charles, but perhaps the most well-known team is also the oldest.
Harvard Rowing's been on the Charles since Canal Street was an actual canal.
That's 182 years to be exact, and almost a quarter of that history was under the guidance of legendary coach Harry Parker, who passed away in 2013. Current Harvard coach Charlie Butt remembers.
He was a consistent winner for 45 years, and it was all for him about making certain that the student experience was intact, because when the students were happy with their lives and with their studies, they were better oarsmen, better rowers.
Harvard students who have taken on the Charles include recent graduate and Olympian Clark Dean.
To come here and have this be my last trip with Harvard, on the Charles, I have one job, and it's to beat as many teams as possible, Yale included.
Also on the water is senior John Mark Ozaida. Chronicle first met Ozaida in 2020 when he had taken a year off from rowing due to the COVID pandemic. He's back now and with a new look.
My mustache came out before Top Gun did, and so I'm a trendsetter in that way.
For Ozaida, the head of the Charles is not unlike Top Gun for rowers.
There's a lot of mutual respect among athletes. A lot of my competitors are my dear friends that I've raced with and against for like 8 years.
Leading the way is senior coxswain Haley Kwan.
As a coxswain, you're the only person that's facing forward in the boat, so you're in charge of steering around the course and maneuvering around other boats, then also motivating the guys and making sure that they understand where they are in the race.
And what are her favorite words of inspiration?
Profanity isn't allowed, but if you can throw in a correctly timed swear, sometimes it works.
To see women of color rowing on the Charles is uncommon. A 2021 NCAA study found that 77% of college women in the sport identify as white. This is one of the statistics that Denise Aquino and Patricia Destine hope to change with their podcast, Rowing in Color.
We all have these conversations about, what it's like when you're the only person who walks in the boathouse and you're the only one who looks like you. And we just thought, well, there must be other people who have these conversations as well.
The podcast found a following, and with that, an opportunity for a historic first at the 2022 head of the Charles, an 8-person boat crewed entirely by women of color.
I keep telling Denise, I'm like, can you pinch me? To see 9 women, I should say, because the coxswain matters. To see 9 women get in a boat and row together at one of the world's largest regattas, to have a hand in it actually happening, gives me goosebumps.
That feeling is shared by 2 of the all-star women recruited for the boat, former Division I rower Michelle Sosa and Jasmine Howard, who is a coxswain at Boston College and a coach at Boston Latin.
I don't think there's a lot of representation in rowing, so it gives us a really good chance to sort of show kids who might not necessarily see themselves in the sport as saying, yes, this is accessible to me, but it's also just fun and you can go fast and just have a good time.
And I think so much about coming of age is finding the place where you really feel good about representing who you are. We've got our curly hair, we've got, things that you don't always see like in a rowing boat club. And I just want them to be seeing, us having a joyous time and be like, wait, I want to be a part of that.
And like community rowing, the head of the Charles Race Committee is working to expand the sport of rowing with annual grants for groups that provide access in underserved communities. Rowing in Color is back for this year's race, sponsoring one boat crewed entirely by black men and one crewed by Latino women. And back to Jevy Stone. Well, she wrapped her medical residency in Boston in June and has relocated to Utah for a sports medicine fellowship. Still ahead, a picture-perfect scene.